Alright, I'm here on Van Fleet Drive in McLean. I first geared up and shingles have quite an overhang here, but as I lift this overhang, the plywood is hanging over the, plank board is hanging over the edge, and just, it's hard to get in there, just splitting a little and separating a little. So it's important that we trim back that board on that bottom edge. Hello. It's important that we trim that board on that bottom edge and put a drip edge on there when we do this, especially if you're staying. The gutter is full of debris, so we've got these trees, and I want to talk about new gutters and a leaf relief. We've got some turbine vents up here. These vents we tend to see they cause a little bit more trouble than they help, and we can talk about better forms of ventilation on the house than that. As I walk over the other side of the roof, we've got some snow up here. I have to be cautious. We've got a 3-inch pipe, a satellite dish, a hood vent that's probably venting a bathroom exhaust fan, possibly a bathroom exhaust fan, and we've got a Velux. I want to be careful here because of ice. We've got a Velux skylight here that looks like there was some issues with it, because I'm seeing caulking that was on here. This is a deck mount skylight, so we can talk about either building a curb or putting in another deck mount skylight, and I'll explain the differences of that. Also, depending on if you want it to be opening or a fixed skylight. Again, I'm being very cautious with the ice here. Step onto the front, and I come over the chimney. You know, the roof's old, chimney needs new chimney flashing. The mortar cap, somebody redid the mortar cap, but we do already have a crack in it here, and some area right here where water seeped down in by that flue. I would recommend putting a flex crown over this mortar cap while we're here. It's called flex crown because it flexes, and then you don't have to deal with worrying about that cracking like that again. Chimney flashing's coming loose. We got water that's going to get in right there, and another turbine vent here, and an old power fan. This tarp that's up here, and the way that this is leaking, it looks like we may have another skylight underneath of that tarp. I'll look at that from the inside because I don't want to remove the tarp. There's definitely more that we could do to temp this thing than this tarp, because the water's just running right underneath of the tarp. And so it's the only water this is really stopping is water comes directly from the sky. Water from the roof is still running right underneath of it. And we can, as I say, definitely come in and do a better temp on this. But the house, it really needs a new roof, new skylights, change up the ventilation process of the house. That's my initial assessment. It is a 1-layer tear off, so that's good news that it's not a 2-layer. And then talk about the gutter guards and protection depending on what your plans are and how long you are going to be here. The trash situation is very nice on this job. The driveway comes all the way back, so we would just back up and all the trash would come off this side of the house right into the dump truck, and cover and protect everything as per our normal daily process.